continue fighting, disorganize these people completely until they are completely worn out.
Wenye kusimama ni wengi, lakini wenye kushinda ni tofauti. Kusimama ni sawa, si namna hiyo?
Wamunyoro, please don't talk about 2007, 2008. It seems you don't know what you are saying. Watu wetu walipitia mambo haitawahi rudiwa katika taifa la Kenya. Omba kura, tafuta namna yoyote. Tusi William Ruto, tusi Oscar Sudi, tusi Shungwa Kimani Shungwa, tusi everybody. Ropoka vile unaongea ara hata kwa mdomo. Lakini usiongee maneno 2007, 2008. You are becoming too reckless. Yaani unaongea vitu zingine za ajabu sana. You're not a leader, you're stupid. Hata unasema ati 2027 elections sijui ikifanyika nini. Wewe, my friend, hata utawahi kuwa chairman wa DIP. Mambo yako iliisha. That's why you are after him. Chunga sana ulimi. Sisi viongozi ndio tunachochea wananchi. Sisi viongozi ndio tunaongea matope kushinda hata wananchi. Sasa wewe unaongoza nani na hiyo ujinga yote uko naye? Be careful wewe wa Munyoro. And don't be stupid. Na wewe umeenda nyumbani one way. Very stupid. The mood in the country.
Yeah.
If that IBC tries to mess with the election,
okay,
there will be no country here. 207 will look like a Christmas party. I can tell you. And I want to implore those commissioners to be Kenyans, to be patriotic, and not to attempt to force William Ruto on the people of Kenya. It will not work. The people of Kenya will not accept it. People want change, and they are ready for change. Indeed, they are impatient. The 2 years is too far away.
Nilikuwa na watch Mr. Truthful Man Munyoro. Hakuna kitu Unajua kuna party imenifurahisha ati mtu anadanganya hadi anaanza kuamini uongo. Yaani mtu anadanganya hadi anaanza kuamini uongo yake ni ukweli. Hiyo hata hiyo haiwezi kuwa na comeback very soon. Hiyo itaishi kwa akili ya mtu. Yaani hadi nakudanganya hadi naanza kuona maana hiyo uongo yangu inaweza kuwa. Ingine amepiga without comeback nili ati sharp. I thought you said he's sharp. Hiyo hadi mwenye alimeulizwa hiyo swali ameshindwa atajibu which one. Because that guy mnamuona mjinga lakini that guy yako hapo.
And about the prayers, were they legit? Mlikuwa mnaomba sana. Wewe ulikuwa hapo ndani?
Mimi nilikuwa nafunga macho, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. Yeah? I'm not sure.
Thanksgiving a whole year.
I am not sure.
Tour around the country of Thanksgiving.
I think what has happened, by the way, William Ruto has lied so much that he believes in his own lies. You know, sometimes I even wonder whether his real name is William Ruto. Sometimes I have now doubt. Is he really William Ruto? Because, you know, these lies are just too much. When you go and say you talk to Cheluget, a guy who died in 2017, oh, you Cheluget, musijali, hata nimeketi naye juzi, tumekubaliana, hii maneno ya mashamba tumeketi na ni sawa na hiyo maneno yote nimeorosha. And the man died in 2017. You know, I can't believe it.
If this government is so bad, why were you working so hard not to get impeached from the government that you are speaking harshly against?
Well, because I had not been employed by the government or by William Ruto or by members of parliament.
But you knew that you were only allowed to do a few things.
I was employed by the people of Kenya through a vote. Only them would fire me. I needed to stay inside so that I can try to correct things from inside.
But you still couldn't because you are
inside. No, I stopped. In my own small way.
Yeah.
I stopped many things. Yeah. There are many things I would say no. And that is why he stunned me. He got irritated because I was asking questions. In cabinet, I'm the only man who could say, no, this is wrong. This is not
The
acceptable.
others were not talking?
Nobody can talk. Even today, everybody is yes, sir. And that's what he wanted.
Ndo nimemaliza kuwatch hiyo interview ya Obina na Gachagua. Msiniambie nitoke hapa na makofia zangu za takataka. One thing nimependa kuhusu Gachagua, he is a family man. Despite yeye kuwa mzee, bado anapenda bibi yake manze. Hiyo kitu imeni nice mbaya. Hata kama hapo kwa politics kidogo tumechochwa, but he is a good person. Ni mtu mwenye ana vibe na Gen Z. Umesikia venye alikuwa na vibe na Pamela. I got a D minor. Alafu guys, Stella amerudi Kenya leo. Twende nalo.
Yes, good morning wadau. Sasa jana Rigiji ametupea motion lakini hakutumalizia. Na unajua this is the truth for man. So alitobea William Samoei Ruto alinunua bank ya kuweka pesa yake yote ya corruption pale ndani. Sasa najua mnajiuliza hii bank ni gani? And the bank is a CDN bank. How did he buy it? Aliipata namna gani? It was via the help of Didi Nyoro. Na ndio unaona Didi Nyoro ni project ya William Samoei Ruto. Yani awase wamekuraiga hava pamoja. Na ndio unaona Didi Nyoro, at least he is observing table manners. Hawezi ongea akikula. Anakula akiwa chini ya maji. These deals zinachezwa na.
So it's about money.
And he's rich, filthy rich, filthy rich. In the last 2 years, in my estimation, when I look around, he must have made 3 to 4 trillion. Yeah. Yeah. It's filthy rich. And I think that was his dream. I don't think he cares about this country. I'm not sure anymore he cares. Because people are making noise, he's not interested. People are raising issues, he doesn't bother. But he is rich, that he has achieved. Rich, filthy rich. President advises the advisors on how to advise him. You know? So it's what you call a zero-sum game. You know? Nothing can change. And I want
3 to 4 trillion has been stolen by the president. Ameiba pesa hadi ananunua banki yake ya kuweka hizo pesa. Na inajulikana, imeanza na S, mwisho ni N. Inajulikana vizuri sana hiyo bank. Jamaa ameiba pesa. That's why we have empowerments kila mahali za ujiga. Zinafanywa na professor. Jamaa anajiita professor at he is empowering women. Kuwapelekea 500 after a meeting the whole day. Anafanya mkutano anawapatia 500. That is empowerment. Millions of money. Lakini wa Kenya mlichagua mkisema huyu ni mwizi wetu. Ati afadhali huyu anaiba akituletea. Wa Kenya. President ameiba 3 to 4 trillion. Hatuna nchi hapa.
those are just flower girls around him. Members of the praise and worship team. Who see no evil, hear no evil. They are inconsequential. You know, our main focus is William Ruto. He is a problem for this country. That's what we are focusing on. His hangers on, those are his problems. We focus on the main issue. And I don't think any Kenyan has told me to deal with those characters you are mentioning. I have not had anybody telling me to deal with them. My instructions are very clear. One term. Period.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And if the president wants me to change that, he must talk to the people of Kenya to change the instructions to me.
Oh, wakwambie.
Yeah, wacha hivyo.
Focus huko kwingine.
Nikiambiwa, mimi I align quickly. I don't argue with the people of Kenya.
Are you going to be running for presidency?
Yeah.
2027?
Yes, I am. I'm a presidential candidate.
But you have legal issues.
I have no issues. None whatsoever.
So legally you are allowed to run for presidency?
What the law says is the right to vie for office is absolute. And
Even
as
if you've
long
been impeached?
as long as you have not exhausted all the legal remedies available to you, all the way to the Supreme Court, you must be allowed to vie. You know, you saw the Sirisia MP, look, he was jailed for 74 years. Convicted, he was in prison. He was allowed to run. He was elected. And the Court of Appeal vindicated him and quashed the conviction. Had he stopped from running, he would have denied his right, constitutional right. And, people try to use these cases to slow me down and to really intimidate my supporters. Oh, this man cannot run, where is he leading to? Even if I was not running, I know where I want to take my supporters. And they believe in me and they trust me and they know I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I am a candidate, but we have said among ourselves, 5 or 6 of us, at the right time, we'll sit down and consider our various strengths, our various strategies, and see who among us can carry the flag to face William Ruto. If my colleagues and the formula we shall apply find me suitable, I'll be more than happy to face William Ruto and become president and restore the dignity of the Kenyan people, restore the payslip, and bring back our country and good governance. If the formula does not favor me and it favors any of my colleagues, I'll, with a very clean heart, support that person to a man so that we form the next government and restore our country.
Okay. Guys, we can put the poll anytime this year. No. Yeah, anytime this year. We can't put the poll from there? To put the poll on the... Here, put it here, because everybody's asking for the poll. They want to vote now.
Yeah, put it.
Chukweni kura. Kuvote.
Weka hiyo tuone kura vile nasema.
You can put it with the phone? It has to be YouTube Studio. We can try with this one. Okay, come here. Because everybody's here, the poll.
Wenye kusimama. So tuende pole pole namna hiyo. Hakuna haja ya so pole pole. Ama namna gani? Lazima tuambiane ukweli.
Because they all came, the panelists, the experts in their camp, because it is no longer the Raila Uhuru doing the planning part. The planning part is not organized from Kenya. The planning part is organized from New York. The people who are running the show, they have even you remember the other day, Matiang'i contracted a company, a PR company, to make him to run him. Who paid for the entire project? It was paid, but it's a project. Money has been placed somewhere. This is the money that you're going to use. We know this. They know. Who knows that Raila is deep pocketed, and the Uhuru they have money, and the Mois they have money. So Ruto knows, even if he says that he will gonna use money to buy people, these are the guys, they have money to buy people. So that one is well known. So what they didn't go for jargonism of doing those combatant politics, but inside destructive politics, destroying the house from inside, while Uhuru organizing the other house from outside. That is why say Jubilee was moving to Kisii, Jubilee was moving all, it's these Kioni people and the organization. Also there is a party coming for Matiang'i. It will be having either a motorbike as a symbol or an umbrella as a symbol. That's what they'll be using, something that can touch, because Ruto came with a wheelbarrow. They're going to come up with something similar, either a bridge
that the poor can relate to.
That a poor, because the same script, Ruto, the same script of attracting the poor, that is what they are going to come with. And then these parties were going to come together. The Wamunyoros, the Karonsos, then they are going to sit on a round table meeting, then subdivide themselves among themselves, who's to become this, who to become this, where utakuwa hii, utakuwa. Then once they do that, they will come with their money and they create a euphoric, and then we'll have a Kibaki moment, Matiang'i tosha.
Now, before tufika hapo kwa sura ya Matiang'i and all this panel, do you feel that the broad-based, the MOU will will reach 2027.
No,
while
the,
intact.
the MOU purpose ended with the signing. It ended with the signing because they wanted just Ruto afungue mlango. The knocking ended. The MOU was the knocking. They were knocking the door. Once the door was opened from inside, that was the end of the MOU. That's the time.
So their main agenda was to infiltrate Ruto's camp,
to get into the
and
camp.
start eating his camp from inside.
Yeah, and they have destroyed it completely. Ruto is not existing. Whoever that says Ruto is the president, that's ceremonial. Do you remember the proverbial thing that is Joseph and the king? When he interpreted the king said, had it not for the protocols, I could even given you my seat. Had it not for the protocols, because now you cannot unseat the current president. The ruling president is Raila, as we are talking now.
And all thanks to the infiltration and his treasury and his team of experts.
Yes.
Now, another big question is, if you look on the flip side of this, many are claiming it is actually Ruto who is destroying all DM, the other vice versa. Because number one, since the MOU, ODM has been divided. They are no longer speaking in unison. They are no longer speaking the way Raila is like back then.
If the Raila you know, because I know you know Raila very well, will anybody anywhere be able to withstand against the plans of Raila in the name of Sifuna, and then he will be in the office tomorrow? According to how you know Raila, and the goons and everybody around him. Will anybody of the stature of Sifuna go publicly to try to contradict the boss? Just answer that question alone. It will answer you everything.
So if
Sifuna ni kainsi. It's like in Kikuyu we call it Luya, the kale kanaruka hivi. It's a small thing.
Yeah.
Ni sisimizi. In front of the eyes of Raila and the brigade Raila that has, that will fight you center, left, right if you try to fight Raila. And this man, day and night, he's fighting the boss, and he's still seated on that seat as Secretary General. And do you think now Raila is not in it?
But you have seen several ODM legislatures lecturing them.
They are walking out. The strategic point was, we will enter. I told you when we began the interview that they created two teams. One team that is pro the signing,
pro MOU,
and one that is against the MOU. This that was against the MOU was to fasten to make this MOU extradited, move faster. Because Raila was telling Ruto, angalia watu wangu wameanza kupiga kelele, leta hii kitu to sign. But the team came from Karen together. Then it is split. One used Ngong Road, another one used Thika Road, the
Langata Road.
The Langata Road. But it's the same, from the same portal. And the portal here is Raila. Now Sifuna was told, your work is to fight this thing relentlessly. That's the work of Akina what's it called this?
Orengo.
The experts in the
Mbadi. There is Mbadi.
This lawyer.
Wandai, kuna Oparanya.
That Kakurup. The insiders. Otiende Omolo. The Otiende Omolo. Those are the people who organized this team. You will go this, and these are going to go this. We are going to be neutral. Once we enter, those that are going to enter the pro MOU, once they enter, they shut, they stop talking. Do you ever hear nowadays Junet Mohammed is very silent. You will think that he is abroad.
He's actually defending the MOU mostly and defending Ruto.
Yes, mostly. Because that's the team that was signed for that job.
Actually, Opio and I recently, I was watching his public statement, and he said, comparing to, like, trying to compare Ruto and Gachagua. He was given an opportunity to vote, he would vote for Ruto 20 times.
Yes. That's the time that was pro, the team that was pro, that is supposed to keep
Ruto
feel that these people are not fighting you. It was a very deliberate, strategic move that has worked. Now there is another part, akina Sifuna, akina Orengo, akina Nyang' Nyong'o, those are akina the governor, this lady governor, Wanga. Now they are on the other side now. For them is now, their work is to fight. Then this work team of fighting is going to become bigger and bigger. Now, akina Oparanya, the group that is defending, wataenda wakilala chini, as this team is taking root. So it is this team that will ask Raila to come out. Yes. This team, yakina Sifuna, they're the ones who are going to tell Raila, this thing will not work, has not worked, it is not in our favor, we must come out and strategize. We are losing our face, and the ODM is breaking, and Raila will tell Ruto, watu wangu wamekataa.
Actually, there is an MP was already started the narrative. There's about MP Caleb Amisi recently said it's high time for the president, for Raila to come out and say his stance, whether he's in the government or not.
Yes.
Because people are already leaving ODM.
Yeah. You see what Orengo said? After Orengo said whatever he said, Raila came and defended Orengo. Why did he defend Orengo? Orengo is a mastermind. Orengo is one of the people that cannot be, nobody can come and say that Orengo is not supposed to be here. That is a game plan. And this game plan is not a Raila game plan. It is an Uhuru game plan. And this game plan was to remove Ruto, to destroy Ruto from inside completely, and take the government away from him. Because all what the Uhuru family needs is protection of their properties and interests. Or any other people that are behind the systematic moves, it's about protection, and they have achieved it. They have made it. They are in the government. Remember Ruto saying, I will never have an MOU.
We'll never have a handshake with Raila.